Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life.
Hey, hey, hey! Nothing to like disconnect the microphone and not realize that you have actually disconnected the microphone. So I was saying that I was planning on collecting some scarabs for Mr. Cyno, and I think that's all. Yes, were you talking about the Rose Folk song that Siyat was singing? Correct. We can talk more about it if you are interested. I hope it will liven up your journey. Are you going to sing for us, Sabah? Paimon deigns to hear the rest of it. Sorry, I'm not good at singing, but we can discuss what the song is about. Sure, so that kid sang about the rose granting wishes. Yes, in a tiny village like ours, we don't have a big Athenaeum like they do at the academia. All our songs are passed down orally. It's my belief that the wish-granting flower in the song represents the collective imagination of our ancestors. In a harsh environment like the desert, water is an extremely vital resource, so they prize water-storing plants. Oh. So the more adverse the terrain, the more stories there are about plants. It's a reflection of our ancestors yearning for a better life. At the same time, plants are also a part of the symbiotic relationship between our ancestors and the flora and fauna of the desert. However, Aru is built on sand and the soil here is actually not suitable for the cultivation of Sumeru roses. The Sumeru roses I planted could never grow, so if you ask me, the golden rose in the song Must have been a product of people's imagination. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe we'll uncover that. Hold on. Paimon can't keep up anymore. Is this what you usually talk with people about, Miss Saba? I'm sorry, I thought since you were new here, you prefer such topics over farming or the weather. Yeah, it's okay. Don't ignore Paimon. She's been rude. Paimon got lost somewhere between symbiotic relationship and the collective imagination. But don't worry, Paimon understood that last sentence. You said that the land here isn't suitable for summer roses, right? We have also only seen them in places like with moist soil. Well, this place is mostly sand, after all. Roses sure are picky customers. Speaking of roses, I was thinking that since you two are adventurers, perhaps I can hire you to... Now we're talking. We are battle-hardened adventurers. We can do any job, no problem. So what can we help you with? I know it's ridiculous to want roses that don't belong here to bloom, but regardless, I still really want to see them. I am embarrassed to even say it, but that is my wish. Aww. Based on what I know about roses, they will grow in fertilized with highly concentrated dendro, even if you grow them in sand. Ooh. But it's nearly impossible to get such fertilizer out here. So I'm wondering if you may be able to get your hands on some dendro? Yes, dendro promotes plant growth and works specifically well on poor crops. But I'm just a normal person without a dendro vision, and I lack the resources to obtain an effective fertilizer. It is just dendro you want? This is pretty easy. We got this. To fertilize the seeds. When you see street food. You know what, they are actually the same obsession, just for different things. That's why we gotta help her. Can you wield dendro? Are you someone with a vision? I haven't met anyone like that in a long time. What a nostalgic feeling. It should be fine now, right, Miss Saba? That's right, they should sprout soon if powered by dendro. Let's just wait for a while. Ooh, sprouts picking out of the soil. They stop growing after sprouting a few leaves. They are sprouting. Paimon knew you could do just about anything, Lumine. The results were immediate, as I thought. Thank you. Too bad there are no flowers yet. Oh, that's normal. You can't rush such things. Plants have to go through stages of growth. That you were able to make them sprout is already quite amazing. Give the roses some more time to take in the nourishment. It will be better for them as well. I'm very grateful to you as it is. I wouldn't wish to bother you further. Just drop by and see them in your spare time. That would be enough. Nice! Just like the flowers in Mondstadt. Nice. That was a quickie one. What's up, Boniface? Are you a quickie one now, too? Oh, hello there! Judging from your attire, I take it you're not from around here. We don't get a lot of other outsiders here. I clocked you as being from somewhere else the moment I laid eyes on you. Making a living here is tough for outsiders. From what you are saying, you're also from somewhere else, aren't you? You can tell, my name is Boniface. My associate and I came here from Mondstadt to train in supplies at the request of a researcher from the academia. You came to the desert from Mostad to do business? Of course, since you came somewhere as remote as this desert, you two must have been around the block too, I suppose. Of course, and we know our hometown pretty well too. Your hometown pretty well too. Well now, speaking of which, then you must also know what sets us most others apart from others. You drink like fish. Freedom. You drink like fish. That's right, though that doesn't mean every monster is a lush. I hear that the one over at Dawn Winery isn't actually so fond of drinking. How can I put this? Everyone is free to drink or not drink. Right, what I mean to say was that we monsters value most is freedom. How does that saying go again? Go with the wind. Come on, it's actually let the wind lead. Yes, right, that's the one. When the north wind blows, some dandelion seeds are blown across the sea to Inazuma, while others get swept away to Liyue. As for me, I guess I was favored by the Anemo Archon. I didn't stop at Liyue and got blown all the way to Sumeru. The climate and way of life here might be a far cry from that of Mostad, but I'm here and I intend to make the best of things. Paimon gets it, but you just said that it's hard for outsiders to make a living here, right? Did something happen? Oh well, I accepted the Academia Researchers Commission, didn't I? Tirsat, that's the researcher's name. He took 2 mercenaries with him to look for some ruins, probably for some archaeological research. I don't really know much about it, much academic stuff. In addition to providing them with some supplies, my associate and I also rented a few sumpter beasts out to them. Nachtigal, my associate, was worried that they struggled to steer the sumpter beast, so he decided to go with them. He originally arranged to use a dusk bird to send messages every once in a while, so that I could be informed of their progress or raise up supplies to send them to them if the situation required. We exchanged messages this way at first, but I haven't heard a peep from them for the last 2 days. Paimon hopes there wasn't any sort of accident. That's why I've been worrying about. That's why I was thinking to post a commission with the Adventurers Guild. But as they say, what's good a distant well when you're already parched? What's good is a distant well when you're already parched. Oh well, isn't this a coincidence? We are also licensed adventurers at Astra Abyssos. So you are young adventurers, but the desert is still a dangerous place. Wouldn't it be better for locals or adventurers with more experience to do this? Are you underestimating us? You have left Mostad, so maybe you are out of the loop. But you should know that Lumine isn't just an ordinary adventurer. She's an honorary knight of the Knights of Avonius. Wait, then you must be the celebrated Lumine? Oh, then you have heard. That's right, this is the renowned Lumine, and Paimon is the famed Paimon. Goodness gracious, please excuse my rudeness. I never expected to meet a big hero in a place like this. And I'm a little hero too. In that case, I have nothing more to say. I just worry that you may have some other important missions at hand, like saving a city or something. I don't have the time for a menial commission like this one. Oh, it's not like we are always doing over-the-top stuff like that. We take ordinary commissions too. You mean you will take this commission? That's fantastic. I knew heroes had hearts of gold. Of course, you wouldn't turn your backs on someone at that very door. We haven't agreed to anything yet. And anyway, don't kid around more deaths like that. You will jinx us. And then I'll just have to return to the city alone and submit a commission to the Adventurers Guild. But by the time someone accepts the commission, those 4 could already be Alas. If you two could take a little time out of your busy schedules to take this commission, I will definitely come up with some way to make it worth your while. Right, that researcher from the academia is also quite the generous client. I can picture it now. Just as they run into some trouble, Lumin, a true hero, descends from the heavens to save them. That should secure your double the payment, right? This deal is a sure bet. What do you think we should do, Lumin? If they are in danger, we have to help them. We'll do it for the Mora. I mean, we are doing good in Mora, I think. Great, fantastic. There's hope for my Cyrus yet. Cyrus? Yes, Cyrus is the name of one of the super beasts I rented to them. Oh, Cyrus, but isn't that... Does the actual Cyrus know about this? Well... it's fine, just don't tell him, no one will know. Anyway, the researcher and the others left the village and headed west. The paths are hard to make out, but you should be able to find them by following the footprints. I will leave the rest to you two. Nice! Don't worry about your service. Golden lumber. Don't worry, my boy. No. I don't want to do that. I want to do... the 4 Adlogical. Check with Dehya, Cyno, Alhaitham, and Candace. Oh no! Candace! There are wolves. Abyss wolves.
Oh, Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Oh, dude! Dude, you are so great.
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Not only is she really strong, her stamina is also something else. Ooh, nice. If you know what I mean.
Here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
Yeah.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Mane in action. I'll leave these to you then.
Are we going to try Dehya?
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Dude. Oh, come on. Where's Dehya? Oh, ignore Boniface, dude.
Rest and rebuild! Go! Motion to compel!
Oh no! My Cyno. Surrender, bitch.
Here comes another wave!
Oh no!
When are they ever gonna let up? Rest and rebuild! Go! Boom boom!
Dude, I wanted to test Dehya.
The creatures stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
Oh, nice, dude. Nice, dude. They are promoting Dehya in this moment. It's like first plane in the first plane. I want to say. Well, the closest to us is Dehya, all heroic, like in the background, Mr. Alhaitham and Cyno.
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Oh, who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children.
Ooh, the mayor.
I am the chief of Aru village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Uncle Anpu. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sorry for all the trouble. I mean, he doesn't know about the trouble just yet. I don't think so. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Ooh.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering.
Everyone's looking at Paimon. Dude, I will feel pressure. all these guys looking at me.
So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the academia.
What? No, Cyno. Our curiosity knows no bounds.
Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest. The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Tagnari also brought this up before. Hypatia was also nearly exiled to the desert.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
No problem, my dude. I love how we are all eccentric and he's just with his plain clothes.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
Dude.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Ooh, damn, dude. Dude, relax.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
I will help too.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound.
I mean, it's a lead.
But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Cyno?
Yeah.
You seem like you really don't trust him.
Excuse me? It's not trust him. He's uptight. That's why it's a great opportunity to watch him. He will be fine. Dehya and the others are here too.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
And back we go. Is this going to be a long mission with Cyno? Nice music, dude. It feels like very Caribbean, very beachy, beachy.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Why do they refer to the mad scholar as village keepers?
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down. Initially, the people of Aru village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt.
Okay, maybe they are kind of mad because of the power of Dendro?
After that, the people of Aru village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
A soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru village? What do you make of it, traveler?
It must have been Nahida's power. Only she could be capable of that.
Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Cyno, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the Academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do.
Yes, because you are a tight aho. That you just care about the judging.
So, what do you make of the story?
The mad scholar's power likely came from Lesser Lord Kusanali. Lesser Lord Kusanali was actually the one who protected the village.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru?
Yeah, a little bit, but yeah.
The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views.
That's nice. If you don't see her, you don't have to worry about her, and she can be free to do some good.
In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... how should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
She also saved me once not long ago. We saved Sumeru City together in the not so distant past.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth!
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali. How can this be?
Because we are more open and friendlier.
To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
You... how do you say the word? Heretic.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation.
You betcha.
But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Yes.
Huh? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
We will try.
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was. But I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Alhaitham wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Cyno, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
Please, help him, Cyno.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
Let's go. Talk with Candace. I'm getting hungry. The life. Life, jobs, money. Entertainment. Etc. etc. Dude. As you approach the village, Cyno asks Isaac.
Cyno is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Maybe.
Ah, you're back already.
Oh, hello, my lady.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
Isaac? Oh, sorry, I call him Isaac. Isaac.
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back.
Oh.
Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather.
Oh, dude.
Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive.
Oh, dude.
Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man.
Oh, dude, it sounds so cruel. An elderly mad scholar arrived, dude. Dude. We are all alone in the world, dude.
However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking. Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?"
Oh,
or,
dude.
"Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Yeah, dude.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives.
Dude, I know. Dude.
It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Lucy's grandpa was probably Nahida. She must have suited the other mad scholars as well. From the look on Cyno's face, he's probably connected the dots as well.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Cyno?
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Ooh.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Cyno.
Cyno, don't be so hard, dude. Let me hug you. Not because you need it, because I want. I want it. I don't know why is it charging, loading. Yeah, loading. I need to charge my phone. Oh, we can be your papa. Well, no, your uncle and your auntie.
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow! Thank you so much!
Hey. To say you have lower pants. Your grandpa will be found safe. Will be found safe and sound. Yeah, that's in the real world. You won't. You can't say things like that. You can say we'll try to find it, because it's not guaranteed you will do it.
All right. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
So you just get in trouble by guaranteeing something that you can promise it will be real. Okay, so let's ask this person out, and maybe I will take a break.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
Dude, he left like... Oh yeah, what... I mean, Dude. Let's ask this because this has been quick.
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Oh, hey. Calm down,
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night. But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
No, Isaac.
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right? He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha. Thank you.
He's like, okay, I don't care. Oh, the cats. Oh, sorry, what? I mean, she needs an Akasha terminal to be able to do that, but... And back we went. Hello, Mr. Jabari.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Oh, dude. That's funny but sad at the same time.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough Mora. That might explain why she's always mad at me.
What with the... Now he's telling his troubles.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
Oh.
It was nothing. Hey, you're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you.
Oh, you're so nice, Jory. I like you.
I've known you since you were very young. So as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Oh, nice.
Wow, what a nice guy!
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Huh?
What's wrong, Cyno? Did something happen?
Don't say anything for now.
Oh, he's... Don't tell me he's bad. Don't tell me Jabari is a cannibal.
Isak, stay here.
Okay, no. Because if he's letting Isaac
Let's
alone?
head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
Ooh. King Deshret and the Tree Magic.
Join the Aerolites and embrace a wonderful new life.
Let's heal up. Sorry, my dude, I needed to do this. Okay, we can continue be. Oh, Miss Dehya, Rima, an item.
I hope I can see his...
Dehya is so awesome when she swings her huge sword around like that. Whoosh! If I could do such things, I go to the city, make more, and eat all the stuff I want. Oh, I want to do that in real life. I want to eat to my heart, to my belly's content every day. Do you want to play this place item? Yeah, all the older kids are leaving one by one, so life out there has got to be better, right? But I'd rather become someone like Candace. She's beautiful and strong, and she's gonna protect us forever. Oh, well, that doesn't sound too bad either. Well, how about this then? I will move to the city and earn lots of Mora, and that will give you the Mora to stay here and protect the village. Oh, oh, you little precious little kids. Oh, look, Cyno there. Blam blam blam.
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty Scarlet King, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Ooh.
Yes, of course I have. The Scarlet King is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods.
Oh, in King Deshret, motherfuckers.
Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of the Scarlet King's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and the Scarlet King.
Oh.
Isn't it a sign of the Scarlet King's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for the Scarlet King's resurrection.
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Oh, dude.
Huh?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Oh, dude. Cyno.
Yeah. Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about the Scarlet King's resurrection.
Oh, dude.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that the Scarlet King will return to this land. I'm not making this up, I swear!
Oh, they were planning of disappearing the madmen.
Hey, go on. Keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir.
Wait,
We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life.
Okay, my TV turned off, sorry. It's true, it's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life.
Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for the Scarlet King's speedy return.
Oof.
Delavar also said that once the Scarlet King returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under the Scarlet King and fight for a share of the glory.
Oof. Oh, dude. So, super believers are also bad.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Got it. At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
The people here really like the Scarlet King, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
The academia is probably the true target of their hatred.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to stop you from sending warning messages. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody.
Oh, dude.
Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
That scared Paimon half to death. Cyno is pretty terrifying.
Good thing I'm not one of your enemies.
He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
And they become their enemies for some reason. All the more reason for you to not get on his bad side.
I heard that.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places.
Maybe we could check the scholars' homes. Maybe we will find something there.
Very well.
I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
I follow Isaac. Okay, let's do it, Isaac. So you don't stay like that. Oh, this
Grandpa?
random.
Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
Oh, dude, Cyno began to do something. I don't think I will be searching for scarabs today. Oh, they could like in these caverns. Oh, come on, dude. I think there is a scarab near here actually.
Well, this is where Grandpa usually stays.
There sure isn't much here.
What's that smell? Cyno, did you catch a faint whiff of incense?
No.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before.
It's definitely that one.
But are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tighnari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
So, you know Tighnari.
Huh? You know him too? Are you two friends?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Tighnari didn't lecture you too?
No. No need.
I can't handle these scents very well.
Did you first encounter this scent at Tighnari's house?
No, it was in the forest where a scholar was meditating.
In the forest. From a scholar.
Let's keep looking for more clues. It will be more efficient if we split up.
Oh, where did Grandpa go? Please come home, Grandpa.
Oh. Okay, we can. Okay. I think I can leave Mr. Cyno randomly walking and Mr. Isaac there. See you guys later.